Hello, friends! Tamiti, hi! Seamus, you are the official first, but you're also, like, way too fucking early, dude. You're so fucking early. You guys, it's time. We're finally going to do the nail art that you voted on. And you savages wanted Halloween for spring/summer. Savages. I love you guys, though. So, we did a series of polls on my birthday stream, and I was writing down the answers, okay? You can ignore everything down here because that just has to do with games. Like, I use paper until I literally can't use paper anymore. So we went for color. You guys liked the cooler side of colors in the form of green, blue, purple. And I gave you the option for a gradient, which you picked. So we're gonna do a gradient. I asked if you wanted vinyls or just specialty toppers or what have you, and you picked stamping plates because I knew you would. I knew you guys would. Like, that one was a given to me. But then I asked what stamping plate, and I had to give you themes because I have a lot of stamping plates, you guys. I have so many plates. I'm probably close to, like, I would say at least 100 stamping plates. And we could not, like, there's not enough time in the day to do tons and tons and tons of polls to narrow down from, like, all the plates to one plate. So I went with themes, and you picked holidays to Halloween. So to make it not completely, like, awkward for me because OCD being what it is, I went through my Halloween plates and I have selected this one, which is the Ouija board basically, but it's got some nice like witchy kind of vibes that could be Halloween, or it could just be witchy, if that makes sense. Aurelia, hi. Ooh, I can't wait to see Tamiti. I'll take a look in a little bit. Stranger danger. So yeah, you savages wanted Halloween. We're going with spooky witchy vibes. It fits the theme. And we're even gonna do it kind of like a little bit of a brighter purple, green, blue, because Holo Taco released the rock candy collection and I have my hands on it. Oh, do I have my hands on it. And it is stunning. Stunning. In fact, let me show you the box that it came with. Because even the box is gorgeous. Like, I love it when she does the limited edition boxes, but this one is just... like, look at this. Look at how gorgeous this is. They did an amazing job with this. I've already taken the nail polish out, but like when you open it up, because it's the rock candy collection, you're crushing it. And the whole box is like holographic. It doesn't show as well in the camera, right? So, adore it. I adore it a lot. Down here for now. I can get it. There we go. Sit. So yeah, it came with 7 colors, and among them are purple, green, and blue. So we're gonna use the new rock candy collection. They are crushed holographic micro shimmers, if I remember correctly. Ooh, working on your army of dinos. Let's go, Carrie. So yeah, we're gonna use those colors. I have already prepped my nails as far as pushing back the cuticles, trimming, filing them down, the whole 9, because that's the part that's kind of like meh. It's just meh. So yeah, we're gonna be doing Halloween, and I have found a hangnail, so I need to trim that off real fast before I pick it off, because I'm prone to picking. I have been my whole life. I probably will be for the rest of my life. Picking is just part of who I am. There we go. And with dry skin, there's plenty to pick. You know. The joys. So. Let me get myself properly scooched in. Get my keyboard properly tucked under. There we go. And then I can bring this... Yes, I can bring this way. Maybe a little less. So let me flop over to our handy dandy nail painting screen. I can speak, really. Maybe not. But yes. So, just to give you a closer look at this. Oop, that's right. This is upside down. So we've got like moth and cute butterfly type things. I mean, it's more than just the Ouija board, but it's very Ouija board inspired. So my thought is doing just a couple of quick, cute designs on like the 2 accent nails, and then the rest will just be the gradient maybe. And I'm really digging this design up here and this little butterfly. I have to be picky too with my designs, because if you haven't noticed, being a massage therapist, I have like no nail to work with. So this is Maniology plate M312. It is still available on Maniology's website, so you can get your hands on it if you really like it. And if you do really like it and you want to go get your hands on it and you want a little discount, I have an affiliate code. Please don't put that affiliate code into anything like honey. If that happens, I lose my affiliate status. This is something special between me and you guys. You can share it with your friends and family, just don't put it in those like mass share databases. That's the key. All right, so colors. First, let me show you the entirety of this collection, okay? Because it's just so pretty. It's just so freaking beautiful. So here's the first 3 colors. Oh, maybe we can only do 2 at a time. Here's the first 2. Let me pull up the thing to do auto-focusing. There we go. So they are holographic. They do shine the entirety of the rainbow. It's just like I said, it's hard to see here. So the purple is called Electric Sweetener. Oop, and the pink is Pop Rocker. Like, these colors are stunning, you guys. I can't say that enough. The colors are stunning, and I'm apologizing ahead of time because I'm gonna smack that a lot. The next 2. And for a change, my camera is showing the red kind of appropriately. So the red is Jam Session. You can kind of see it around the sticker. You can kind of see the holographic. And then the gold is Sunshine Crush. And like this is such a beautiful color. Honestly, like there's yellow and then there's gold, and this is that like perfect golden yellowy color. It just, oh, absolutely wonderful. And then we've got these guys. So the blue, I love this name. It's the Blue Rizzler. And if you don't know what rizzing is, you guys, Riz is short for charisma. It took me a little while to learn that myself. And the green is Sour Note. And then as a specialty, like, oh, thank you, Simply. It's basically white. This color is just, this is the all-around fancy bitch color. It will be so good for like weddings and stuff. And this one is called Sugar Rush. These colors that came with the Pop Rock collection are just, they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful, and I can't recommend them enough. I am not affiliated with Holo Taco, by the way. Hello, Holo Taco. If you would love to sponsor me, like, I'm here for it, but Holo Taco doesn't do sponsorships. So nobody is sponsored by Holo Taco at the moment. You never know what Simply will do when it comes to like affiliations and stuff, because she's very forward thinking. So first step, we have to dehydrate the nail beds, because we want everything to stick as well as possible. So even though my hands are dry, they still produce oil, and the same is true for anybody else. So taking off the oil before you get started lets everything stick better. And you know what I don't have here? I don't have my base and my top coat because I'm a fool. So let me dehydrate these and then grab those off of the rack that you cannot see that's behind me. Okay, 1 second. Base coat. Top coat that actually This top coat probably needs to be retired to the I'm fucking around. Because if there's one thing you will always need more of, it's top coat. And since these are quick dry top coats, they get yucky fast. That's the best way I can put it. They get yucky fast. I bumped my camera enough that it's moved a little. There we go. You probably saw the little brief bit. I have like tape that tells me where I can put my hands. So. This completely out of the way so that I don't fucking break it or something. I always start by using my left hand to do the painting because that makes it easier. Give my stoof a good shake. Shake it. So I'm starting with Hollow Taco's smoothing base because I have ridges in my nails. Like, you should be able to see them pretty clearly right now. And I don't need to have those ridges showing up necessarily in the nail art. So this helps out with that. You go over here. I've got a lot of stuff on my desk right now. It desperately needs like a deep clean, and I just haven't had the wherewithal to do it. I have not poured acetone out yet either. It's been a little while since I've done nail art, you guys. I just generally like get out of the mood for it in the winter. And then I forget my routine. I'm hoping though to do nail art a little bit more regularly. Maybe not as regularly as we were last year, but a little bit more. Because I think I might just do basic paint my nails in a Skittle Mani, which is to do different colors on each nail. And that's like, I would paint my nails that way on stream with you guys, but there's not a lot of content that way. Like, these streams already are pretty quick. That would be a really quick stream. Like, an hour, maybe. Get off of there. Had some kind of like cat hair fuzz stuck to it. Alright, so there's 2. On to the 3rd. So what's everybody up to this weekend? Anything fun? Welcome to June, by the way. It's Pride Month. Happy Pride, my friends. Never fails. You turn the lights on, your nose itches. Although my nose has been itchy, like, since I woke up. Probably developing allergies. Who knows? The older I get, the less I feel like my body makes sense. was an interesting sound. I think it came from outside. You guys probably couldn't hear it. It was like a pager. And I'm not used to hearing that where I live because you know what? It might be a ringtone. I'm used to hearing that sound as there's an emergency that a first responder needs to go to. Because I come from a family of first responders. My grandfather was a first responder. On my dad's side, my dad was a first responder, and now my brother is a first responder. So I'm probably the only person who, well, not the only, but like among the only people who can say they grew up with hearing voices all night, and it's not a lie, because I really did. When you have a plectron in your house and that's what you're listening to, you get to hear all the chatter. There was a point in time in my life where I had the tones memorized. I knew which department was being toned out just by the sound of the tones. That is not the case anymore, at least right now. Perhaps someday I will put a plectron back in the house just to, you know, be nosy. But that day is not today. I don't even know if you can still get plectrons, honestly. Because I know a lot of that has gone digital. Which is fascinating to me. Absolutely fascinating. And I am the nosy neighbor. Like, I'm an introvert. I don't want to talk to people. But because of that, I really like people watching. So I am in the habit. Your dad was a volunteer firefighter. You learned to listen to it. Exactly, Carrie. So I like to, when I'm walking through the apartment, I will often stop by and glance like out the windows just to see if anybody's out there and doing something. And of course, not last night, but the night before, Friday night into Saturday, in the wee hours of the morning at 3 a.m., one of our stupid fucking neighbors decided that he was going to set off fireworks in the middle of the road. Because he's an asshole. And he did not once, but twice. And I'm still annoyed. I'm not as like cranky about it as I was, but I'm still annoyed. Because it was so jarring and so rude. Like literally, I was trying to wind down to like sleep. I was already having a little bit of an issue getting there, and then it literally sounded like gunfire. When I say it was close to the building, I mean really close to the building, like unsafe close to the building, because we live in that kind of like cramped residential area where it's just apartment building after apartment building after apartment building. We have a postage stamp size lawn, and we are among the few that have a lawn because we're a corner lot. So he did it not once but twice, and the second time I managed to get over and see him. Dova, hello! So when I called the cops, and I was the third person to call in this problem person, I was able to tell them where he had wandered. Just absolutely rude. And I know there are plenty of people out there who would like me to use the term they, but here's the thing. I'm not in the habit of using they completely for everything, and this was definitely a male presenting person, and if you have no respect for me at 3 o'clock in the morning, or respect for personal property and safety, because those fireworks could have just as easily gone through our vehicles or through our windows as they could have to the sky, I have no respect for you. Like, go fuck yourself. Hello, Clover. I'm just reminiscing about the jackass who decided to set fireworks off in the middle of the road, not last night, but the night before at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, right next to all of our buildings and cars. Twice. Assholes. Don't be them. And I really hope that the cops found him and have given him his just desserts. So anyways, back to nail art. Yeah. Dova has an answer for that. Does it involve burying them out back in a swamp? Dark Earth, yes. Facts. Shithead and douche nozzle. Yes. Yes. And I wish I could say that this is unusual in our neighborhood, but unfortunately, we are 1 block from the hood and 1 block from upper middle class. Like, we're sandwiched in between, and we just live around some rather unsavory individuals, which is also partly why I don't like to talk to my neighbors. UT bait, right? It is nail polish. I'm just trimming up some of the unevenness on the sponge, I hope. So that I can do the gradient a little easier. There's really no good way to trim a makeup sponge. I just want you guys to know that. Close enough. Close enough. You can go away now, scissors. So, just a reminder, we're going to be using the electric sweetener, sour note, and blue Rizzler. DVDs to pass the time. On the 6th, you head up to Massachusetts. Ooh, what did you go into Massachusetts for, Clover? All right, so actually, before I do this, I really need to paint a base color on my nails, and God, which is the lightest of these colors? I guess the green. See cousins? You never know to go anywhere, so it's fun. Oh, that's exciting. That's very exciting. And it's not close to anything that should cause travel delays. Like, it's not close to Halloween or stuff like that, so that's good. Oh, look at the cute little bee boat! I love it. I love it. So I'm going to do this as a base color. And make a mess, because my nails are that short. Watch streak! Dova's on a 3-stream streak and streak. Let's go, Dova. I appreciate it. It's Hollow Taco, Clover. It's in the latest collection. Highly recommend all of her colors, though. I will always recommend indie nail polishes, though, because they tend to be so much better quality than your drugstore polishes. I mean, everything's going to be better quality than drugstore, but, like, I feel like the indie brands take more pride because they're not major name brands, so in order to entice you, it's got to be good quality. Oh no, not the struggle bus brain day. Well, hopefully this is a good, calm, chill stream that can help out with that, Dova. Nobody wants to be on the struggle bus. And I don't want anybody to be on the struggle bus. I know it's a fact of life, but I still can hope that nobody has to be on the struggle bus. All the hugs to you, Dova. All the hugs, friend. Oh my goodness. Well, that's a little bit of a glop, isn't it? First of all, weird hair, get off. Okay, I think I got it so that it's not quite so thick of a coat. So that it'll actually dry. Which anime are you watching that you want to call Dova Toru? Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Gotcha. That's such a cute one. Oop, I have a little bit on the tip of my finger. There we go. Use a Discord gift from that? I love it. I love it. It's a good anime. I love that one. And I think they're coming out with a season 2 for it, if I remember right. Oh, it's out? Nice. Cool. When I'm done with Sugar Apple Fairy Tale, I know what I can go to next. No worries, Dova. Go get clean. Or clean what you gotta clean. Definitely took a little off the tip, but it'll be fine in this case because we are doing that gradient. And of course, it is at this moment that my stomach is like, hey, so you know I wasn't hungry before? Now I am. Fucking body, man. Now it's gotta wait. Can't stop in the middle of the nail art to eat. That is not how it works. Really flooded this one. We really, really flooded this one. That. Go. And then onto the tiniest finger ever, I swear. My pinkies are so itty bitty. Okay, that gets the base color down. Gotta let it dry a little bit so that we can safely do the gradient part. Okay, but, while we wait for it to dry down, that's not the color I want, because I don't want a color. We're gonna put some liquid latex on it. This is from Maniology. I've tried a lot of liquid latexes, and I ultimately went with the one from Maniology. So liquid latex is basically all the same, right? It's latex that you can paint on your skin. So basically latex with a brush. But the reason why I like Maniologies is because it's actually like an entire nail polish bottle's worth. And that makes it so much easier to use because I have something that I can really hold on to application-wise. And there's a lot of it that I can also see if it's starting to get compromised. So I tried the one from Holo Taco, and it just, for me personally, it's not user-friendly. I just did not have good luck with it because you have to paint it on thick, and the Holo Taco just doesn't lend itself to going on easily in a thick manner. So for me, Maniology works better. There are plenty of people out there who have no problem with the Holo Taco though. So I'm literally just, we're gonna coat with the liquid latex because what we're doing here is providing a protective barrier to the gradient that we're about to apply. Gradients are messy. Messy, 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 and the less you have to clean off your skin, the easier it is. Both for the nail art purposes and your skin, because acetone is rough. You can see it's like a bright pink now, but parts of it are going darker. It's when it gets dark that you know it's dried. And then you just have to remember that latex sticks to itself and not to accidentally do this with your fingers once you've got it on there. Which I guarantee you I will do at least once. Heck yes! Safe travels, Tommy. Love you. Have fun. But it's nice because then when we peel the latex off, not only does that feel good, especially for somebody who likes to peel things, because it's very much like when you put glue on your fingers. But our skin has been protected, so we don't have to worry about nail polish on the skin. Now, if you are allergic to latex, Maniology, and they are the only ones I've seen this from so far, Maniology offers latex-free options to do this as well. I have it, and it does work. Since I can use latex, I prefer the latex. So, totally an option. Maniology has it. You too can protect your skin when doing crazy nail art designs. I'm thinking next Sunday, by the way, friends, is going to be a baking stream. Because Seamus and I currently have bananas that are working their way towards overripe on the counter, and I'm thinking they're going to become banana bread. Go. Get all that glorious latex on. Don't let your nails stick together, and get the tweezers out. Whoop. If I could stop bumping my camera so much, it would be a friggin' miracle, I'm just saying. The latex also, it dries down pretty quick, so like, dry, drying, dry, drying. You can see the color difference. Okay, so to do nail art with a gradient, you're gonna want probably a makeup sponge, and I've used this one before, so it's chopped down because you can use it multiple times. And you literally, like, you apply the base color. We used to apply white, and you can still do that, but the base color works if you want to not have to worry about leaving white showing. and then you put the colors onto the sponge. Now you can paint them in stripes, and that's what I traditionally do, but this time I'm gonna put 3 little like triangular spacing blobs, basically. I'm doing a different shaped gradient.
I'm gonna need you to drink some water.
I got you, Dova. Thank you for that, hydrate friend. There we go. Trying to open this without screwing up the latex is a trick. Because I have to get all of these open, basically. We're gonna go like this. Go like that. And I definitely need some more. Go like that. The first little bit tends to soak in, so that's why I'm applying a little bit more after the fact. It's an interesting effect. We'll go to the next finger and then we'll come back. We're going to do 2 passes. There it goes. There it goes. I stuck them together. So I'll have to fix that. It never fails. But you can see how it's getting onto the everything. Yes, it's liquid latex, so it's just providing a barrier. They are not in pain. I promise. We're gonna skip. We're gonna skip to the ring finger, come back to the middle. This gradient is a little harder because my nails are so freaking small. That is what I'm coming to the conclusion of. doesn't look terrible. It'll also look better, I'm sure, when I put the second layer on. Because the second layer is going to really define some of the muddier colors. Because obviously the green stands out, but I want all the colors to stand out. Oh, I love that, Dova. DIYing is the best. And then I'm gonna just sponge off some excess off to the side to kind of clear that up so we can prep to go back over. And then after we get this next layer, we peel the liquid latex off of this side. Yeah, the colors are much more defined now. Safety pins and sprinkler. Oh, nice, Dova, nice. That sounds like it would. Take it. These colors are so freaking gorgeous. And a wee itty bitty one. I think we got a little on the skin of the pinky finger, but we'll find out. Come along now, you liquid latex. I need you to peel, baby, peel. I know there's liquid latex in there. It's just not peeling. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you. Ugh. so I didn't really get it thick enough on the tips of my fingers is what I'm coming to the conclusion of, because it's shredding instead of peeling, and that's why it has to be thick. It also just wants to stick to the super dryness. A tick, tick, tick sound? Sometimes my mic will produce that. But it also could just be something in the background of the music that's currently playing. Nope, I completely skipped over my ring finger. Wow. Distracted much I am? Yes. Yes. Someday I will be a master of liquid latex. That day is not today. Gotta help myself out. Let me get an orange stick. That's what these wooden sticks are called, is orange sticks. I'm sure it has to do with the type of wood, and I'm pretty sure we've looked it up before, and I've just already forgotten. But I know I had latex down in here, so I'm hoping. You can kind of see it's a little bit like gummy. Oh my goodness knows. Yeah, no, fuck it. We're just gonna get in there with the acetone. Clean up what needs to be cleaned. Like the nail polish, the acetone will melt the latex that's left behind. So right now I just have horribly flooded cuticles, and that's gonna provide a problem when it comes time to put on the top coat. Because the top coat won't have much to stick to, and that can promote peeling of your nail polish, which nobody wants. You don't work this hard on a manicure to just have it peel off, you know? Will you let me peel you? You're wadding up like you might. Come on. Kinda, sorta. All the stuff that's just plain stuck to this off. To my tweezers. See if that doesn't help some. It acted like it wants to peel. Oh my goodness. This is definitely the worst part about doing this style of nail art for me, because I can't get perfectly behaved latex. I have to go in and like super clean the cuticles. Better. The nice thing is this is the more difficult of the hands to do too, because I'm working with my left hand to use the tools. And that's why we do it this way. Get the hard shit out of the way so you can move on to the easy shit. It can definitely feel a little more daunting at first, but When it's just getting easier and easier as you get towards the end, that makes it feel better, in my opinion. You loving this music? Thank you. It all came from Epidemic Sound. I pay for a subscription so that I can use the music on stream, and it's lo-fi beats. I love lo-fi when I'm doing nail art. Although maybe I should have the Halloween nail art music stuff on for this one. I have a spooky playlist as well for the month of October. Swear to goodness if my face doesn't stop itching. Thank you, Carrie. We're getting there. A slow process of getting this latex back out. But it should be easier on the next hand. Should be easier. It's the hope anyways. But no, it should, because like I said, I'm right-handed and I'll be using my tools in my right hand for the next hand. Oop, Seamus is frustrated with something. I heard the sigh. I think I got him back on the DBD kick, so I think he's trying to kill survivors. Why are you crying at me, Smeagol? Yeah, why me? I got wet hands. I got wet fingers, little boy. Never fails. He realizes I am in the middle of something and he comes to cry at me. Yeah, I hear ya. I'm sure stream doesn't, but I do. No. Mama's doing her fingernails there, buddy. Cry as you might. I'm already in the middle of it, so you're SOL. And it's not like he didn't get lots of attention and love this morning, you guys, because I'm sure Seamus cuddled him when he woke up, and I cuddled him when I woke up. Yeah, I did, Smeagol. He just got fresh food and water. Of Hunter, Smeagol? I love that. I love that. And let me just tell you, hey! No! That's what I thought. I put that clip up on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram, and even that wasn't enough to, like, fix whatever this weird shadow ban is on TikTok that people don't see my videos. So, like, if a cat video can't get you out of the hole, like, you're just in the hole, and I guess that's where I'm gonna stay. So TikTok is dead to me, you guys. I will still upload to it, but fuck that platform. It makes less sense than any of the other platforms, I swear. I cannot pet you right now, bro. Go find your dad. Go get your dad. Your daddy has plenty of time for you. Go get him, Schmo. He's calling you. Oh joy, we have a car concert outside. I pray that it's a moving vehicle that's just stopped temporarily, and it's not going to be my neighbors annoying the hell out of me with their shitty rap music. Because it could go either way. Wow. Yeah. That can happen, Dova, and that is a unfortunate thing. That's about as clean as they're gonna get. Okay, good. The car concert's gone. Phew. Ooh, you're gonna get a kitty? Let's go. Nothing's decided yet. If you're browsing adoption pics, you're getting a cat. The only decision is which one. Like, I see you, Carrie. I see you. Alright, back to liquid latex on the other side. Oh, wow, Dova. I don't know if I would have gone that far, but I can understand why you did it. went out scorched earth style. They're super thick. Or two. Carrie's like, we've waited too long now. I must have all the cats. That makes sense too, Dova. We do grow and change as human beings, and culture as it is today likes to dig up your past anytime you make a mistake to be like, see, you're an asshole. Which I think is gross and disgusting. If it's not actually relevant. Because I think somebody who posted something 5 years ago that wasn't inflammatory then, but it is inflammatory now, who has had plenty of time to see where the world is going and, you know, decide if they're going to change along with the world or not, has the right to say, hey, yeah, that was me in the past, but that's not me now. Because we've all made mistakes, like, and you can't predict which things are gonna change in the future and which things aren't. Like, some changes are hard. But the world really demands that you make the changes or, you know, suffer their weird societally charged consequences. Which seems silly to me because, again, everyone's different. And if respect is there, I think that's the most important part. We've got a lot of people who take things more personally than they should. I mean, I can bring that back to the fireworks thing, where I specifically used the term he instead of they, because it was male presenting. I see nothing wrong with this, per se. I can understand why some people do, but this person, don't know him. They don't know me. If they're watching my Twitch, then they know I think they're an asshole. And me using he, him pronouns is hurting nobody. I genuinely do not understand if I'm not directing pronouns at somebody that I or somebody else knows personally to correct me because I am wrong, why it becomes an issue, you know? You can't with that during this time? Absolutely, Dova. Yep, you were correct. Yep. And that's why, like, I will always make this a safe place. But it has to be a safe place for everybody and all their viewpoints. And that's why, like, I will calmly tell you how my viewpoints are. Now, when it comes to, like, writing out on Twitch and stuff, if I don't know a person's gender identity, I will use they, them. Because that's the safe thing to do, and I'm showing respect for the next creator that, you know, I'm going to see. But, yeah, overall, I feel like taking offense for a stranger whom will never, like, see or hear or be a part of the things being discussed in a small microscopic bit of time in the universe, that's just weird for me. That's just very weird to me. But I guess it's also because I don't have the energy for that. I just don't. I have a lot of things to do, and having weird moments of feeling upset on behalf of a stranger.
Holy
is not
tits
one
on a
of them.
stick? Epic Tight Pants.
Why
is
are my
here.
fingers pink?
Hello, Mel.
It's liquid latex. I'm protecting them, Mel. How are you? How did Phasmo go last night? How did the Anomaly game go last night? Back to gradients. Whew. Missed. The Anomaly game was scary. Oh no! But you're a huge chicken. You know what? There's nothing wrong with being a huge chicken. It's content. Excuse me, Blue. I would like you to show up a little better. Thanks. Don't stick your fingers together, girl. Oop. And stop hitting your camera thing. Shut up, Shavis. They're not those fingers, thank you. Where did I find you? Is that a little snoozy? You know, I have a feeling it is. I was listening to that description and I immediately went to look it up myself, and I've had it on my wish list for a while, so apparently I've known about it. Probably from one of those, like, discovery queues. So I'll be very interested to see you play it. And I'm still chuckling at the fact that this is going to be the tame game, because the one that Tom picks for you... Maybe we'll... I highly doubt that. Your community is simultaneously very generous and very interested in Mel screams. As they should be. We're onto the tiny finger. My wee itty bitty pinky. I'm sure Tom has like a host of games that he's like, Mel needs to play this, and Mel needs to play that, and Mel needs to play this one too, and he's gonna struggle to pick. I wouldn't put it past Tom to be like, with his community, like, I've picked 3 games, you guys have to help me narrow it down. Tom's going no holds barred. Yup. Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Never fear. Your favorite queer's here.
Lena, hi!
Cruise titty number 4, Lena!
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of Kieran hugs after Tom's game. You're gonna need plenty of them after Doc's game, but you're definitely gonna need them after Tom's. How are you doing today, Lena? So, they picked out a blue, green, purple gradient and Halloween, Lena. So, I'm using some Ouija board inspired designs on some of my nails after we get the gradient applied. It's a multi-step process. Ooh, multiple pups? Does that mean you're not at your mom's right now, Lena? I am gonna do at least one set of pride nails this year, yes. I don't know if I've got the creative juices for more than one set, but I've got an idea for one. And it's gonna be involved. It's gonna be very involved. Are we on the tiny nail? We're on the tiny nail. Now we get to peel, peel, peel. Oh, I didn't realize that you got 2 at your mom's. That's always nice, though. Pups are great. I like to visit pups, though. They're kind of like kids to me. I like to visit them. I don't want to be responsible for them. I'm very content with the fact that my cat shits in a box and doesn't require walks. Although needing to give him walks would definitely promote more physical activity in my life, but no. Because that just circles back around to the fact that I don't want to talk to my neighbors, and anytime you go outside in this freaking neighborhood, they talk to you. When I go outside, I just want to be left alone. Kindly do not disturb the introvert. I like, you know how they have those leashes for dogs that have the warnings on them of like friendly or, you know, doesn't play well with others and stuff like that? I feel like I need a shirt like that that just says like doesn't chat or whatever. No small talk. I don't mind saying hello, but I don't ask me why I'm out, you know, for a walk or where I'm going or any of those other random questions that people like to ask. It makes me uncomfortable outside in public. When I'm not at like an event where I expect to talk to people.
Why does this always happen to
It's
her?
Brandy!
It's Boo City number 3, Brandy!
You get those courses for work done, girl. I'm sure it's part of your onboarding. Proud of you. Alright, I'm gonna let these ads run while we go into, cleanup. Cleanup's not the most exciting. Thank you, Brandy. Doing my best. Ooh. We got a big slob of, latex there, I guess. It's okay. Melt it down. Unfortunately, this is not an activity where I can just like I'm not at a point where I can easily pause. So, might as well just run the ads during a boring part. Oh my lord, that's a lot of dogs, Carrie. Come on out of there, latex. Like I said, much easier when you're using your dominant hand with the tools. Welcome back from the ads, friends. We're still cleaning. missed the thumb. You missed the thumbnail, that's it. Let's see first if I can't get... I feel like this should be... Yeah. Maybe more of the latex. No, it's just smeary. Poop! Poop-a-doop! Well, it protected the majority. And someday, when I have retired from massage therapy and can grow my nails out again, which might be in the far, far, far distant future, but when it happens, because everybody retires eventually, I'll be able to grow my nails out. Nail art's never going away. And then I won't have nearly the amount of problems. Because I also won't be washing my hands 700 million times a day, which will help my skin to not be so frickin' dry. Woo! Heck yes, Lena. You partake for our weed miss. All the nails. And then it'll be weed miss for you in an hour. I have to say too, I feel like there's like a reawakening going on. Like we're all coming out of slumber because I feel like Twitter's more active right now. I'm seeing a lot more people streaming who have been on hiatus. Like I feel like this side of the internet is waking up. Like we all went into hibernation for winter and now we're back. Especially since we're approaching the longest day of the year. June 20th is the equinox. Equinox solstice? Equinox. Yeah, it's the summer equinox. I'm getting my terminology mixed up in my brain right now. People are weird. You are gay every day, Lena. And I love it. But yes, happy Pride Month. Summer solstice. Thank you, Dova. I should know these things easily, but the brain space lately has been like, would you like to forget all of your common knowledge? Here you go. That's right. I honestly feel like I was way smarter as a 6-year-old than I am as a 35-year-old. We've just got like a little bit on the tips of some fingers. And this is just from like pulling the liquid latex and stuff out of the tweezers. That's where that weird little bits of color is coming from. And then of course there's the stuff that's just like my fingers are stained because the skin is dry and that's the way it's gonna be. Alright, so gradient is down, which I like it. I personally really like this gradient. So next step, we need to get out the stamping stuff. Woo! So get our scrapers. These colors can go back here. Get out of the way. Because we're doing small designs, we're not going to need to worry about another latex barrier. In theory, we shouldn't even need to worry about acetone for this part. But we've got our stamping plate, Maniology M312. And we are going for, it'll be easier if I point with the orange stick here. We're gonna go for this design up here and this design down here. These two. We're gonna put them on our ring finger accent, finger, middle and ring. Fingers, we're putting them on fingers. And I'm gonna be using gold. So this is Maniology's hang on. Heart of Gold B187. It is a polish that is specifically designed for stamping, so it makes it work well. Yes, I know you can't focus on that. There we go. So this, you guys probably remember I made a post last week. It was too humid, too hot, and we couldn't not have the air conditioner on. So when you're stamping, you're putting very little polish in these engraved designs, and that means that it dries very, very fast, so any moving air will screw it up. So that's why if you have to have air conditioning running and it's not like central air where you're not in front of the vents and stuff, it creates issue. Moving air near you for this is a problem. Got schmutz stuck to me. Scrape it. Pick it up. Whoops. Take up that which we don't need. That's just not going to come off properly, so I need tape. So you never use acetone on your stamper heads. Ever, ever, ever. It will wreck them. You just pick the design up with tape. This is a sticky stamper head. You have to be somewhat quick, but not ridiculously quick. Oh. We weren't quick enough, though. It is stuck to the stamper. There is a solution to this, though. And the solution is sticky base coat. So hang on a second. Let me grab that. To provide a tacky surface that it can stick to. And yes, my nails are dry enough that I can move around a little bit. Back into my seat. Okay. So this is Quick Dry Base Coat from Holo Taco, which is effectively a sticky base coat. Oh my god. Sticky base coat that... Whew. Got a little stuck. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this on the nail. And then we let it dry down a little bit to create that tacky surface to pick the design back up off of the stamper. That's what we're gonna do. That should do it. There it is. Easy squeezy. I'm gonna wet a cotton ball here using my handy dandy pineapple because it's got the claws. So now I don't have to hold it. Keeps it away from my nail art. You know. Swipey swipe. But also like swipey swipe real fast. Adjust it because the cotton ball is actually like fraying apart. Okay, and then we want the butterfly with the moon. Or I guess it's a moth actually, isn't it? Those antennae look a little fluffy. Get up. Goes off of there. Stunning. Should we put other designs on? Because now I'm kind of feeling like I should. It's just so pretty. Maybe I should just leave it to the two fingers. Your back, Smeagol? Actually, there's this tiny little design over here we can put on the others. Listen, Shmoo. Listen. You're gonna have to just settle for your daddy for right now. I know. I know you're a mama's boy. Yeah. I know. Life is hard. You suffer so much with lots of pets and food whenever and somebody else to clean your litter box and the snuggles and goodies. And Daddy's sometimes feeding you table scraps. Yeah. He's looking up at me like, you think that's enough? Actually, Shmoo, I do. I sure do. Oh, that did not pick up very well. You can see we really didn't get the design. Thank you for the lurk, Dova. I appreciate it. Let's try this again. Shall we? There we go. There we go. Now we got the design. Oh dear. I didn't want to tack down very nicely. Whoopsies! I'm just not on my A game for speed today, I guess. I need a fresh piece of tape. Grab that now. They're looking good, Tamaiti. How was your trip? How was the traveling? Have you made it? This cotton ball just... It wants to be destroyed. It doesn't want to hold together for anything. Thank you. I love them too. They're gonna be nice. Oops. That was a bad pickup. Ooh, nice. Nice. I wish I liked Chipotle more. But my struggle is, I find their chicken bland, and when I get taco-y stuff, I prefer ground beef, and they don't have ground beef, so... It is not... Oh my goodness, I cannot pick this one up properly. It's the lack of selection for things that I like that screws me over. And now we don't have a Moe's near me. Lace-eye. There we go. Any design that's like really wide open, like the sun is, some of the tarot cards, they're hard to pick up. And then these really tiny freaking designs are hard to pick up. Anything in between is easy. It's those ones. Those ones that muck you over. All right, I am over this cotton ball that's just like shredding to pieces. We'll get a fresh one. But hopefully won't do that. So what did you get at Chipotle? What was your the food of choice? On to the other hand, we'll just stick with this design until we are finished. We got the pickup. Onto the thumb. Does it super stand out? The moon phase stencil up there? Yes. You're talking about that one. I'm just not sure how I would apply that to my nails. It would have to go in stages, and I don't think I have the patience for it today is the real thing. Or the brain power. Why are you up there? Because we have to put our favorite queer on a pedestal. That's why, Lena. Take off the excess real fast. Oh, dagnabbit. Part of it went, part of it didn't. Ay, ay, ay. Clean up the little bit that got on my skin. While we wait for the rest to dry down. So that we can pick up the rest of the design off the stamper. We'll be coming back over to these guys. Josh, hello! You're D&Ding? Let's go. Thank you, thank you. British Oreos. There we go. Now they're on. we go. I got it to stick. I was like, no, please don't partial design me. It did. It did. I forced it. Clean that. And then we just got the moth. I keep calling it a butterfly. It is a moth. There we go. All the stamping is applied. Close up the stamper head. Clean off the plate. And then after it has a chance to like dry, you can wipe the acetone residue off with just like a basic makeup wipe pad thing. I always enjoy my witchcrafting spree. Or are you talking about Josh? Clean, clean, clean. There we go. More or less cleaned up. Whoop. That can go... If I set these the correct way, that can go over there. There we go. It's Tetris over here. Tetris. That is the... Okay. So then the final thing is a top coat in the form of super glossy... Well, I say super glossy taco, but you guys, I'm finally out of super glossy taco. It's glossy taco now. Because super glossy taco could only be shipped within the United States due to some of the ingredients. You're not gonna make it to your Weedmas? You got this, Lena. So glossy taco, they're basically the same thing. It's just one had a different formula, but they work the same way. I am making a mess with this. It's like I've suddenly forgotten how to paint inside the lines. Need to flip this over too. The gold is going to be subtle except for in certain lights, which is kind of nice. You're fading though? Oh no! Getting into the zone, are ya? Or looking for a nap?
Weed misses in 20 minutes, Lena. Well,
27, but close enough.
I believe in you.
Get it up off the skin.
The nice thing is with these quick dry top coats is they dry down in about 15 minutes. And while you still have to wait, woo, that's a lot. You have to wait a little bit for all the layers of nail polish to fully cure before you're completely safe, which is about 2-ish hours.
This renders it so that you can at least do
Basic things like, you know, wiping your ass when you go to the bathroom.
so you don't have to sit for 2 hours waiting to pee. You've never had a quick dry taco? Ooh.
Lena, that's because tacos can't stay dry around you, okay? We know this.
Hide the women's? Never hide the women's.
Are you going back to TwitchCon this year, Lena? 'Cause if I remember right, you went last year, yes? That's where you met Weeby? The Seaster Pants? I feel you on the shy and awkward.
Until I'm drunk. Drunk Sam is a different animal.
You think so? Nice. Nice. Have fun. I look forward to seeing pictures and hearing stories.
Because I have no desire to go to San Diego.
Which, if I remember right, or is it LA? Wherever it's being held, I have no desire to go there. California is just not on my must-visit places. Drunk Sam does do that. Drunk Sam also launches herself into the waiting arms of the killers in DVD. We're doing good, Dova. Welcome back. We're putting the top coat on. Drunk Sam also flirts super shamelessly with literally everybody. Like, my pansexual nature really comes out when I'm drunk. I was so sure of myself. Inside her underwear drawer. Yeah, Seamus, who says they haven't? Oh, that's right. It was in Vegas last year. I forgot that. Vegas, I would love to go back to. I had a really good time when Seamus and I went to Vegas, and because he was sick, there were some things that we wanted to do and couldn't. So I 100% would go back to Vegas. As scared of heights as I am, I would love to do the zip line down Fremont Street. I want to go back to the Mob Museum and do the crime scene investigation and use of deadly force. Things that they have available. It just, there are things I want to do. Yes, they are done, friends. I think they're beautiful. I think they came out really nice. Thank you, Dova. This has been fun. I love doing my nails on stream. So you can kind of get an all over view here. Actually, I should probably do it like this, shouldn't I? I probably need to change the contrast on this camera. Oh well. You guys, this has been fun. This has been a lot of fun. I made a giant mess of my area doing it, but, you know, it is what it is. These things happen. They just happen. So we need to find a place to go. Who is doing what? That's the big question. Absolutely. I will post pics of this. I would love to say later, but I'm going to say eventually, because I still haven't posted pics of the last one. I've been very bad at taking pictures and posting them of my nails. Because I suck. I say that, but I don't. It's the problem is the pack rattiness has extended to my softbox and everything, and I'm very slowly de-pack ratting. Absolutely, Lena, I will definitely do that. So let's see. Where would we like to go? We're in a calm mood right now, so I actually have, and I'm not sure how I found this person, but I have somebody playing Palia, which I think that would be a nice place to go. So let's go raid Bewitching. They're currently playing Palia. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure how I found this person, but if I'm following them, they can't be bad. That's my reasoning, and I'm sticking with it. If you want to check me out elsewhere, there are my socials. If you want to hang out with us in between streams, here is the Discord. I think Seamus is going to get our raid messages, but yep. If you're subscribed to me, you can use that first raid message with the mandalas. If you are not subscribed, you can use that second one with the hearts. You guys, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for being here, for hanging, chilling, lurking, chatting. It doesn't matter what you did. Your presence absolutely matters. I super appreciate it. Let's bring all of the good vibes and all of the loves over to Bewitching. They look like they're having a lot of fun with Palia. Should be a good time, more chill vibes. I will be back on Wednesday. It is DBD University, private lessons with Case. So Allie, Case, and I will be playing DBD. And anytime Case dies, Allie and I are drinking. So it's going to quickly go from DBD University to Drunk by Daylight. So if you're interested in that, definitely check back Wednesday. It'll be about 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. I will post my schedule in the Discord. But in the meantime, make sure you take a moment to practice some self-care. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you love you. Because you matter, friends. It's been great. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye!